is Chief Investment Officer at Biltmore Capital Advisors, and more than $500 billion in assets under management for you. Google, buy, sell, hold right now.
I think you have to buy it. I think these opportunities don't come across all that often. This was a sort of investment relations nightmare. When you have bad news, generally the CEO, you do it after market hours. The CEO talks about it. They put positive news about it. I mean, if you look into the details, growth was good. Revenues ex Motorola was actually up 19%. Their clicks are growing at twice the amount as they were growing last year. So any growth company, they go through this, and historically, when Google has pulled back, it's been a great opportunity to buy.
You know, it's so hypocritical in a way. It was just, I want to say 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, where everybody said, oh, Apple's yesterday, Google is now the stock.
Yeah. Well, you know, somebody bought that yesterday. A lot of people bought it yesterday. Probably 30 million shares were traded or more. So it's, anyway, again, not too much has changed. This is certainly some news. They should clear it up at 4 o'clock. So I would be a buyer on this pullback as long as it opens lower than where it's trading now.
Do you like internet and tech stocks on balance?
In generally, yes. I think you have to be fairly choosy of what you're doing and make sure that you're going to the right area. But at the end of the day, our country, our world is more and more demanding of tech. Companies are getting more and more automated. They're demanding more tech, and this is a wave that will continue.
Well, we have the CEO of Xilinx coming up in this hour. I mean, Xilinx is a genius company where they make pretty much blank slate chips that you can program to do whatever you want and then erase them and reprogram them. I mean, NASA was
Everybody likes that.
Everybody, who doesn't like that? But yet, both this company and Intel saying macroeconomic conditions are very tough. Do you look at that as a time to purchase something that is on sale right now, a good company going through a bad time?
Sure. I think a company like Intel, I mean, this is a great contrarian story. Everybody's talking about slowdowns in PC market. But if you look at where, for example, Intel's trading, it's less than a 10 PE. It's got a dividend of over 4%. You're getting paid a lot of money to wait. It's getting into smartphones. It's getting into cloud computing. So in our opinion, these type of companies are on sale, and it's a great time. Anytime this news just hits the market without any kind of explanation, I mean, there are some things that are changing in the company, but I think management will come out. They've already come out since then and said, look, this is a great quarter. We're doing well. So I think anytime you have a growth industry, the prices go down. If you look at phones or flat screen TVs, the prices go down over time, but they're growing in a lot of different ways, and they're a very exciting company.
Yeah, look at this 3-month chart. And that brings me to your next pick, which is also a company that just went through a tougher time, and that is Intel. You still love it, right?
Yeah, Intel's a great. I love buying things when other people hate it, when you know it's a great company. So, I mean, again, this thing has dropped to about a 10 PE, less than 10 PE, a dividend of over 4%. We're getting paid a lot to wait.
Yeah, say that again. Okay, so the price to earnings ratio 10, that's considered very cheap, and a 4% dividend.
Yeah, we're getting twice what you are in the 10-year T-bill.
80% market share in what they do.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're expanding in other areas. They took a lot of flack because they didn't get into the smartphone market quick enough. They've developed a great chip. Lenovo's using it. We're seeing a lot of other companies that are using it. We think that's going to come abroad here. Their Windows 8 is coming out. That could be a huge catalyst for the company. They make all the chips for Apple. Apple PCs are taking more and more market share. So again, there's several different catalysts that could make this stock go forward.